Hey, what's up everybody? Today we're going to be taking a look at Tiny Hero. This is a game by Moby Fun. And it's got a pretty good number of downloads, and what it is, I guess it's sort of like Worms, if you ever played Worms or any of those types of games, but they definitely have built on top of that concept. So let me take you a little bit through the UI itself. I believe the first one here is our quests. So with the game itself, as you play, well, you know what, let's go back. Let's just actually play around real fast so you can see what it looks like. So there's three options. You can do play now, you can do team play, and you can do scenarios. So scenarios I don't believe unlock until level 10, so I've still got a few levels to go. So let's go into the play now option, which is going to set me up 1 versus 1. So as you can see, I have a little bit of gear on. I've got some fun glasses and some wings, and so like I said, it plays a lot like Worms. You basically aim and then you set your power and you try to hit the other player. So there we go, we got hit. And so he's going to fire back and we'll play the round until we run out of health. So along the bottom here you'll notice some arrows, and those are different power-ups you can use. So I think the first one does like I forget what the first one does. This one does like an extra power thing, and this one shoots multiple items. So I think this one does more damage, and you can combine them, and that's what this little power meter is over here. So as you can see, he hit me pretty hard. This is one of probably one of my only complaints with the game, actually, is the fact that it will pit you against other players that are several levels above you. And even if I hit this guy every time, it won't matter. It's going to basically be, you know, if he hits me every time and I hit him every time, even though I got the first shot, he's going to win. Now you can get potions, which I don't have any of right now, to help restore health, but like I said, you have to buy those, and it doesn't seem quite fair that you would be pitted against someone who just by level alone can beat you. So you're probably going to see a loss here, my guess is, because there's just simply not much I can do about it. So let me use all the power-ups. See if I can do some damage. So there was the split one, and that's the disadvantage of that one. Now it's my fault for losing this game instead of just a pure level thing. I guess I shouldn't have complained so much, should I? So he'll finish up the game here. I'm sure he'll hit me, and that will be that. So like I said, a lot like Worms, or I guess Scorched Earth way back in the day. A little bit slower play, but the same idea. And then the team game is the same concept with multiple players, so nothing too surprising there. So I actually played this quite a bit last week, and I thought it was a fun little game. There we go, he got me. So during the weekends they do like bonus XP things where you'll get more experience. You can see ×2 along the side over here. And then after every match you can flip over a card. So there's either a rage potion or a health potion. I forget which one that is. So there we go, that's the game. So I can either jump in and play another game, or I can play a different mode or whatever. So with that, our quests. So as you can see here, I used an ordinary healing potion 2 times. There's a reward for that, so let's collect that. Now if I fight 4 battles against players, so that should be a pretty easy one to get. And then they've got different quests, so here's another one I completed. We'll do that. And I leveled up. Look at that, rainbow. Beautiful. And I think that's all the quests. You can see there's a lot of quests, and I've done quite a few, so definitely part of the leveling up process is doing those quests. And then also with that you have gear. So kind of like the MMO type thing, RPG thing, you collect new gear as you go through the game. And you can enhance this gear. So for instance, I could take these shoulders and I can say enhance, and it'll tell you what it's going to cost, 550 gold, or some, I guess, gems there. So let's enhance it. There we go, succeeded, and you can see it buffed it up a little bit. And some of the quests will actually revolve around enhancing gear. They'll actually say, hey, if you want to complete this quest, you need to enhance your headset or your headpiece twice. So you can see there's quite a bit of different pieces, and these are all things I've gotten through playing the game. I haven't bought anything in this game at all yet. You have a friends list, and those are just people you've run into while you're playing. I don't know what to recommend. I guess they look at who you're friends with and make more. One of the quests is tied to that. Messages, notices. So they have a world raid open. I believe that's that third option, the scenario play. And then options, music, sound, vibration. A little help file for you, and then an FAQ. And I believe there's actually, I think we're missing the skills. That's the in-app purchase stuff. And that's the Google Play. Give them thumbs up or give them some stars. I could have swore there was a skill area. Can't seem to find right now. Is it in here? Anyways, neither here nor there. It doesn't really affect the game much. Oh, I'm sorry, here it is. Okay, so outside of that, we have a store where you can buy new gear. So you can see there's some good fairy glasses. It needs reset every 3 or 4 hours, it looks like, from what I remember right. There's a sport coat. Needs a level 11 to get that. A racket. So I'm not quite there yet with some of these things. So I'll probably hold on to my money a little bit longer. And you can buy items, like I said. There's experience, and then different potions, it looks like. And there's healing potions. So you also get those 2 drops into that little card game at the end of each match. The blacksmith is where you have your skills at. That's where I forgot about that. So basically, here we go: heavy blow, a combo, and a scare shot. So yeah, so the first one was more damage. This one was fires 2, I believe, and this one kind of scatters it. So if you're trying to hit a bunch of people at once. So I'm not going to upgrade that yet, but you can continue to upgrade your skills. It'd be cool if you could actually have more skills to pick from, but they didn't go that route, so that's all right. The achievements are separate than the actual quests, and these are just things you get as you play the game, and those reward the gems, which apparently gems are worth more than regular gold. I'm sure they always are. The world raid it won't let me into, and chart I think is just statistics. So you can see people are definitely playing the game. I mean, this guy played 354 today, which is nuts. You can see the history. Equipment. So who's got the best equipment? It'll actually show you. So it looks like they've even got like rare equipment and things like that, which is kind of cool. And they actually have a gear score. So if you're familiar with World of Warcraft, a gear score, each character has a gear score. So I think mine's like 150, something like that. So I've got a way to go. This guy is pretty 3,000, so he's way above that guy. No play. Apparently he plays quite a bit. So anyways, it's a free game. Like I said, I've had a lot of fun with it, and I haven't paid for anything yet. I don't know if I would or not. I mean, it's good diversion. I mean, it's something you can play. It's definitely a slower paced game. So if it's something you want to play, you're watching a show, or you're in between a commercial, you want to do something for a few seconds. It's definitely one of those types of games. Let's see if I can fare any better with this one. Here we go. Look at that, first shot. So again, this player is a couple levels above me. We'll see how it plays out. Some players play fast, some players are just plain awful. I don't know if it's just that they found like a loophole where it's faster to level up just by playing as quickly as possible, or if it's a computer kind of posing like a CPU player when they can't do a match. I'm not really sure. They certainly have enough players. They have over 100,000 downloads right now, so definitely enough people playing the game, it looks like, to be able to keep up with it. My only other beef with it is, let's see if we can use a rage potion here. Here we go. My only other beef with the game really is it doesn't store your credentials with the game, so it seems sort of bound to your phone. And matter of fact, to do recordings, I have to switch. I guess ROMs. On my phone I run a couple different ROMs, and one of them doesn't work with the recording stuff, so I'd actually use the backup software to restore the game from my other partitions. So otherwise I would have lost all my progress, which is kind of, maybe that's coming, I don't know. It's a lot of back-end architecture stuff, and maybe they just decided to forgo that, I don't know. So this is going to be a close match. You can see I saved my my power up there for the big POW, and it's going to be close. So let's see what she does here. Homeland, whatever her name is. We'll see. There are also a lot of backgrounds too. You can see this is like a grassy type field. I've seen probably a good number of them. I mean, they definitely have spent time making them all look a little different. So it looks like if I don't really mess up, I will get to win. So let's get a little extra power, and right in the head, and done. So there we go. So it's not impossible. It's certainly close. And some nice XP and a nice bonus there. And then there we go. So we'll pick our reward, 300 coins. So there you go. So Tiny Hero, it's in the Google Play Store. I think this is an exclusive to Android right now. I looked everywhere for it on iOS and I couldn't find it. So I'm thinking it might just be an exclusive. Looks like we have a little reward here for, yeah, we used a rage potion, so we'll take that and complete that achievement. So I'll throw a link down below. We're always looking for new games to review and look at. If you have a unique or an interesting game you'd like us to cover, please throw a comment down below. If you like this review or if you like the channel in general, we ask that you subscribe and give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys soon. Tiny Hero, love you, fun games.